Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Killer Josh back at you again with another video, and today I will be doing video 2 on casual to competitive series. Now, before I continue this video any further, guys, I do want to apologize to everyone who was in this stream that day when I did go ahead and record this gameplay. I was upset. I was being very toxic, and I do want to apologize to Myteam Madness and Giants fans. The way I carried myself is not normally how I do. It's not normally something I do, and it's not how I want to be perceived as a content creator. So I do want to give you guys both an apology and apology to everybody who was in the chat at that time. And I do also want to leave the link to Giants fans YouTube. I did look at his page and I seen he has like 53 subscribers, and I know what it's like to start a new YouTube channel. So guys, be sure to go show him some love, go subscribe to his channel. And before we get into this video, guys, if you are new to my channel and you do like my team content and you would like to see more content like this, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So as you can see, I got a pick and roll action between Taco and Jordan. I act like I want to shoot, but I pass out of it instead. Then I have help from Wilt, and then we force a bad shot with Taco. So what we did here wrong is after we called the pick and roll from Taco fall, we have the open jump shot here, just not when we take it. Right here, the jump shot is open. With MJ, that's a green all day, every day. But I give my defenders time to recover. We try to shoot it a little too late, and then we pass it to Taco fall because we don't want to take a contested heavy shot. And then we have a mismatch in the post. Wilt recognizes that, he comes to help, and then he rotates to the corner with Giannis, but Josh Giddey will be open if I do keep my head up, because we have 13 seconds left in the shot clock. But instead we end up forcing a fadeaway shot with Taco fall, which is probably not the best opportunity we had. On this play right here, my opponent gets an easy slip dunk with Taco fall, and I'm gonna show you what I could have did differently. So right here, there's a mismatch. Jordan's on Taco and Wilt is on Luka. We can easily X switch this, allowing me to get back and recover. And if he throws that and Wilt was already down there, that's a steal every time, and we don't have to give up such an easy dunk. But instead, we didn't X switch it, and we end up giving up an easy 2 opportunity. Here is one of few plays where I actually do play some pretty decent defense, and I'm going to show you how. So right here in this play, we actually tried to blitz the screen with Taco fall, and we aren't able to get the steal. Right here, we can either rotate with Braun or rotate with Josh Giddey. We decided to go with Josh Giddey to then go for the block on Taco fall. Now, even though we did get the block here, there's a few things that could have went wrong. If he passes out of this, Magic is open, which is why we should have been switched to LeBron, playing 2-for-1 just in case. But we do end up getting the block, resulting in a stop possession, and we do end up getting the ball. No, we don't get the ball back. Right here in this play, I go completely brain dead and miss out on an easy 3 opportunity. So let's see what I could have did differently. So right here, I get the ball with MJ. I do throw a pump fake. Magic Johnson jumps. Now, I did the right thing by driving, but going up is where I messed up. As you can see, there's 3 defenders in the paint, and there's another teammate down there with me, meaning one person's open, being LeBron James. Do I pass it? No. Instead, I go up and force the dunk, resulting in a block, and not even a block, just a foul. No one calls it, but an empty possession nonetheless. So right here, I do end up blitzing the screen again, and one thing about playing defense in this game mode is you have to throw different looks, and I've been blitzing a lot. So him calling the slip was a really good play, and I definitely could have recovered had I made the right rotation. Right here at this point, I need to be switching to Josh Giddey in the corner to play 2-for-1 to get that steal on Wilt, but instead I stay on LeBron and end up giving up an easy 2. And plays like this is just going to keep adding up, leading to large deficits in the game. Right here on this play, I do get an open shot, but I don't take it when I should have, and I do get a slight contest on it. So as you can see right here, I do call for the screen, and I instantly notice he helps over with Luka, leaving Josh Giddey wide open. He plans to rotate up with Giannis, but he's not able to get there in time. So he stays right here, and right at this second, I need to pull this shot and not pump fake it. But I throw a pump fake because I'm scared and I'm rushing, and then I end up taking the more contested shot when I could have just easily greened that with Josh Giddey, resulting in yet again another empty possession. I hope you're noticing the pattern here. Right here on this play, I just completely throw the ball away because I get rattled from the double team. So as soon as I get double teamed, there's one of many things I could do. I can throw this to Taco fall and not LeBron, call a timeout, or just dribble to Taco fall, but instead I throw it to LeBron, and I had 20 seconds left in the shot clock. It's the second quarter and I'm down 14. I probably should have went with the timeout. Right here on this play, I do give up an easy 3 in the last few seconds of the shot clock running down. My opponent ends up flash posting me. So what I could have did differently is recognizing the time and knowing that it's 4 seconds left. Right here when the screen is called, that is Giannis and Wilt and Michael Jordan and Luka. If I call an X switch right here, MJ picks up on that screen, and Luka Doncic doesn't get that shot off, and that results in a rebound. But instead, I try to recover, and I switch to Taco for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I end up giving up the open three. This possession right here was just a mess. I don't even think I need to slow it down to see what mistakes I make. So I come up the court and I have a lot of time left. I do pass it to MJ because he's open. I call for a screen. Do I use the screen? No, I don't even use the screen. I'm dribbling around with like a chicken with his head cut off. Call for another screen. Don't even use that screen. And I try to force a shot. Then I pass it down low. That should have been a turnover. And then we force. Right here, I make a few mistakes resulting in an open corner three from Taco Fall. Let's see what I could have did differently. So right here, immediately, I try to blitz the screen with Luka. And right here, I should be calling the X switch so that Giannis is matched up with Wilt Chamberlain and Jordan is on the ball. But instead, I don't do that, leaving Giannis open. So I try to protect the three and I run to help with Taco. Right here is the furthest I should be going. I should be playing 2 for 1 on this, but instead I help over to the paint, switch over to Wilt. Why? Because he's far out the play, resulting in an open three for Taco Fall. And little mistakes like that can cost you so much in a game. Right here, the play pretty much speaks for itself. As you can see, I was in a rush, therefore I ended up giving up an open jump shot with Magic Johnson. Like, that's just my main problem. Like, I'm in a rush. Like, why am I throwing that pass? There's so much other things I can do. It's 19 seconds in the shot clock. I could call a pick and roll. I don't have to rush. And I'm already down 13-40 at this point, so the game's pretty much tucked. But I decided to finish this game out so I can continue to show you guys like my shortcomings on defense and, you know, how I personally feel like I could have did differently in this game. And I do plan to try to challenge Giants fan again in a rematch, possibly in a wager, so be on the lookout for that. Looking at this play in game speed, it makes me realize how much shambles and like hows all over the place this entire play. Let's see what I could do differently. So right here, I don't know what I was thinking. I tried to come and show myself with MJ, hoping he throw it, and he does. So I switch over to Taco. Now I should have backed up a little bit more and been in between the ball and the player more to get that steal. Taco realistically should be getting that. But also right here, I could have recovered by switching to Josh Giddey, stopping right there in between the ball and the man to get that steal. But I overcommit, jump for the block, and then I give up an open three with base three. This is basically invincible Magic Johnson. So right here is one of the few plays where I actually do make the proper defensive read, and I probably should have got a steal right here. I don't, but I do get the steal right here where it matters. So to start the play, while my opponent's inbounding it, we got Wilt on the ball, you know, being guarded. Guarding Luka. So we send Jordan over. We don't go for the bump. We just show Jordan because we want him to throw it, and my opponent ends up throwing it. So I instantly switch to Josh Giddey, trying to play 2 for 1. It's a weird angle. I do press square. I don't get to it in time. If that's like a Giannis or a Wilt, we definitely get that steal. But I recognize that. I play 2 for 1 again, anticipating the pass right here with Josh Giddey. He could have shot it, but he doesn't. I anticipated well. He throws it to me right in my hands, and I end up getting the steal. So right here, I try to blitz the screen again. We don't get to blitz it, and I'm not too sure on who I'm trying to recover with. I try to recover Josh Giddey, helping too much, giving up an open three for Magic Johnson. So let's watch this again. We go for the blitz. Probably something I shouldn't have done again, being that I've been blitzing the entire game, which is something I gotta work on, obviously. But that doesn't mean the defensive possession is done yet. We allow Wilt to get the ball handler, but he doesn't get the ball handler. He ends up running out of the play, so that means you have to play 2 for 1 with someone. And right at this point, Josh Giddey is far enough where he can stand in between the ball handler and the passer and the receiving, and then we overhelp too much, leaving Magic Johnson open for a wide open three when we could have just stayed in between that passing lane, get the steal, and go the other way. So right here in this play, we actually do something right. We pass it to the open man in the paint, we wait a little bit, and we get the open shot. Now, I do want to say that a lot of my struggles do come from me rushing and being impatient. Like right here, I could have kept going around the screen, probably would have got bumped, but we do recognize that he comes up for the blitz. We pass it to Wilt Chamberlain. We see Taco trailing, and I notices he switches to Giannis right here, leaving Taco open, and LeBron. But I see Taco's more likely to be open, and I pass it to Taco. And right here, I could have turned it over, but he stops right there, and he doesn't think he wants me to pass it. I don't throw the pass. We end up shooting the open shot, resulting in an open 3-point. Once again, another play of me overcommitting and giving up an open 3 when I don't really need to give one. So right here on this play, we're in the press, and do I try to blitz? I don't even try to blitz. First of all, Wilt was out the play. He's supposed to be my ball handler. Braun comes to help over, leaving 2 people open, leaving me in this position where I have to play 2 for 1. right here at this point, Josh Giddey needs to stop, play in between that passing lane just in case he throws that pass, which he does end up throwing because I overcommit once again. He gets the pass off because my opponent is patient. He's done this before, leaving Magic Johnson open in the corner for a 3. So right here on this play, we actually do play some pretty good defense and get a stop. We actually do something different that we could have did in the last clip, resulting in a steal this time. So right here, we play it same way we've been playing before. This time I don't blitz. I don't know if I stopped blitzing because like I was just defeated at this point, or I just didn't feel like that I needed to. So I'm right here, I'm helping with MJ, but I don't overcommit. I instantly switch to Josh Giddey just in case he throws that pass, playing 2 for 1, and I'm in a perfect spot right here in the sweet spot that if he throws that pass, I can get it, which my opponent ends up throwing the pass. I recognize this, I see with Josh Giddey, I hit the square button, and I do end up getting a steal. LeBron James recovers the ball, giving us possession of the ball. Although it's the end of the game, I do end up making some better defensive reads. As you see here in this play, I do end up getting a steal with Josh Giddey because I'm in the right place at the right time. Let's see what I did. So first, I try to blitz my opponent on the left side because he has 3 out of bounds line, the one behind him, on the right of him, and then me. So my opponent resets, calls the screen, but then he slips the screen. So right here, I am kind of in a bad position, but I do recognize this, and I switch over to Josh Giddey immediately. And then luckily, Wilt, being the great defender he is, he strips the ball. He doesn't gain possession of it, which is why I put him on the ball. We do switch over to Josh Giddey, playing 2 for 1. He throws the pass. Either which way he threw it, I was still getting that steal. And we are in perfect position to recover the ball with Josh Giddey and get it the other way. Here is a quick possession of me playing good defense. I learned from my mistakes and I end up forcing a turnover. My opponent is going down with Magic Johnson. I can easily just overcommit and play the lane, but I end up getting the steal with LeBron James going up. Right here, Giannis cuts to the paint. I see this with Taco, and I still end up getting the steal because by this point, I know my opponent is most likely looking for the 3. Although it is a little too late, I do show some patience and I do end up finding LeBron for the open jump shot. All I did here was really simple. I waited for my opponent to bite on that corner pass, throwing himself out the play, leaving LeBron James wide open for a corner 3, allowing me to green it. And this is going to be the last clip of the breakdown video today. Hope you guys enjoyed. All right, guys, that is going to conclude today's episode of Casual to Competitive, and I do really enjoy making these videos, so be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to my channel, as we are on the road to 1,000 subs. It's me, your boy Killer Josh, and I'll holla at you dudes later.